Next up on WTV, insight on academic decathlon students going to state, a look at careers in gaming, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, March 7th, and I'm Jennifer Hernandez with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Students on campus will be putting their knowledge to the test at the State Academic Decathlon this weekend. WTV's Isabella Santiago has the details.
ACTEC students begin their state competitions tomorrow, but they spend the whole school day today studying on campus.
Some of us are in the class, and so in the class Mr. Mumford kind of just gives us sections to read, and we read that and then take like a quiz over it as a daily grade, and then after we go through the whole packet of what we need to learn for that specific subject, then we take like a test over it and just study in our own time, and then come into practice sessions and take more quizzes.
ACTEC competitions have a variety of different sections each student participates in.
At the ACTEC competitions, we kind of just take tests for like 30-minute tests and do an interview portion and a speech portion.
For King, it is her second year in ACTEC, but last year's helped her going into these competitions.
I think last year's experience kind of prepped me for the process of it and knowing how the interview portion and the speech portions go.
But ACTEC has benefited her outside of the competitions.
Like just memorize a little bit better, and the speech and interview portions have taught me to have more social skills.
Reporting for Wingspan TV, I'm Isabella Santiago.
The growth and popularity of modern gaming has turned a simple hobby into a possible career. WTV's Stephanie Cho has more.
Video games were once a simple pastime, something to play when you're bored or have time to kill.
When I was a child, well, it's different. So a lot of the games were on console. So like we had a TV, you have to like go over to your friend's house and like play together and with one monitor. Nowadays, it's similar, but it's done online. So you can still play with your friends, but you don't like go over to that person's house. You just all meet online. So the social part of it is still there, but you're not physically there together.
Now, they've evolved into paid careers and even some social media fame, with gamers earning as much as $2.7 million a year.
Definitely enough people have made it a legitimate career. Like, there are professional players that make 6 figures a year from sponsorships and streaming on Twitch. Since
the increasing popularity of social media as a career platform, many video gamers have been able to kickstart a business and grow.
Yeah, gaming is definitely a legitimate career. So think of it like sports. So you have the actual athletes, so you can be an actual player, that's a competitive player, and then there's everything else that surrounds that. It's basically a big field of broadcasting. So you can be like a caster, you can be in marketing, advertising. The whole field, like sports, just like the whole TV producing part, is the exact same thing in gaming.
Nowadays, in our changing society, new career possibilities are opening up, with pro gaming as one of them.
There's no traditional job. Like, you have people who do a wide variety of things. There's professional video game players to, like, you could be whatever you want now. Like, that's what we're raising kids to think.
These days, starting a new level may serve as more than just entertainment in the eyes of many youth.
There's like gaming, there's been a lot of research on this, so it's very controversial and we debate it a lot. But gaming has been a way for students to escape from their world, to like just kind of step away from their world and really just be in a new world where they can really just see themselves differently. So mentally it can be a very good thing. It could be a very social thing as well. You can meet new people and interact with other people and just kind of have that experience as well.
Reporting for WTV, this is Stephanie Cho.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of INC dancer Tiffany Truong.
So we have practices on Sundays and Wednesdays. On Wednesday, I just usually go to school and then I go home, eat something, and head to practice. Usually before our official practice, we have sessions where we just freestyle. We are a competitive dance team. This season, we are going to World of Dance, so that's what we're practicing and building up for. We also have Alliance, which is our showcase team. So for Ink and Alliance, there are auditions. The last audition I went to lasts 6 hours. For practicing, I usually practice around at least half an hour a day, and each practice is 3 hours. My favorite part of dancing is just learning new styles and moves because there's so much you can do with your body, and it's like playing an instrument. You have to really fine-tune it and practice a lot. And my favorite part of Ink is just the people and the energy we have. It's really fun just to be a part of a team. I want to continue dance all throughout college, maybe even further. Dance is a form of expression for me. It gives me a chance to have an outlet for my creativity, and it gives me confidence.
WTV Sports brings you a look at what's happening in campus athletics.
The track team has been practicing and preparing since school started back up in January. With weights 3 days a week in the morning and running practice every day during fourth period, the team hopes to be well prepared for meets. They have had meets every week for the past month and another one today. Junior long-distance runner Pierce Rupert is optimistic about what's to come this afternoon.
We've been doing a lot of speed work and endurance work, and we've been getting our lifts in the morning as well, and taking ice baths before meets, and feel well prepared.
Freshman Preston Irvine believes the team has done lots to prepare for this meet.
I'm feeling pretty good as a team, and I think that the teamwork and everybody pushing each other in practice is really helping us become faster, and just overall hoping to do well going into this meet.
The track team will be back in action at 4 o'clock this afternoon at the Colony Stadium. The softball team played a game last night against Lone Star on the road. Despite having a few big hits driving in multiple runs, they ended up falling to Lone Star 13-3. The baseball team played last night at home against Reedy. Though they were able to score 5 runs, the team took home a loss after a hard-fought game leading into the 10th inning. For WTV Sports, I'm Luke Small.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Wade Glover brings you today's announcements.
There is a philosophy event today during advisory in Coach Lynch's room. NAHS will be selling fused glass pendants in the cafeteria during lunches today and tomorrow in celebration of Big Art Day and Youth Art Month. There is no school next week for spring break. Students can sign up to take a practice SAT on March 23rd or a practice ACT on April 6th for $10 each during all lunches the week after spring break. NHS is hosting a college admissions panel discussion with 7 seniors who have applied to schools across the country. All students are welcome. The panel will be held in the lecture hall after school on March 20th and March 27th.
That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Jennifer Hernandez for Wingspan TV.